I am here to do a contest entry and support kind of a newer a channel. I guess not that new, he's been around a while, but I learned about him a little while ago during another contest that he won. So I subbed him and I watched his videos. Don't comment a lot because he's another, like in my earlier video, he kind of does all over the genre field. But don't know him well enough to sit here and say, hey, this, that, so I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm just here to support and do the video, and hopefully this works out. This is good enough for your video. So the three questions were, again, I will just tell you, I'll go question to question, I'll tell you the answers, and then we'll go from there. First question. Show me one of your favorite, it's called, the contest is called We're Going Live, 100 subs contest for Vinylverse. I'll link them in my signature below. If you're subbed to me, please go sub them. If you watch this video, please go sub them. From what I've seen, he looks like a really good guy. Enjoys his music a lot, especially his vinyl. Now I'm done talking, I'm going to answer these questions. Show a favorite live album. Well, I've got three because I'm going to make the video just a tiny bit longer instead of just showing one album. I got three of my favorite albums, probably top three favorite albums, to be honest with you. And the first one is Lizzie Borden's The Murderous Metal Show. Looks a lot heavier than what it is, but it's kind of like heavier hair metal. Really good album. You can tell it's raw, which I like. I like when you can tell it hasn't been edited out. And there's two extra studio tracks on this album, which are two of my favorite songs by the band. So that's always a plus too, So Lizzie Borden's Murderous Metal Show. Metal Show, right? Road Show. Number two is I know everybody loves the Live in Japan or Priest, but for me, my favorite Priest live album is Priest Live. Sorry about the glare. I got the other side of the camera working tonight. Phenomenal live album. It does a lot of the old and a lot of the newer songs at the time, which is probably why I like it. And one of my favorite Judas Priest songs on there is called Out in the Cold. And the vocal on this live album just gives me chills. So this album always stands out when people ask me, what's your favorite live albums? And I'm really not a big live album fan. It's kind of, collection fillers in my opinion, but this is an album I actually listen to as, to enjoy. The Judas Priest Live. I think it was 90 or... I always forget the year on this. Oh, 87. Wow, that long ago. And most likely my favorite live album of all time, and that's Dokken's Beats from the East. Also a killer album cover with the tattoo work. This has a song on here. They kind of broke up after this, and they put one studio track on here called Walk Away, which is another phenomenal Dokken song. So another reason it stands out for me, plus it's my favorite band of all time, but is Dokken, Beats from the East. Now, I have seen so many shows. Back home, I'm from Philadelphia originally, and in my time frame, which was the 80s, there was so many bands coming out of Philly. Hard rock metal, Cinderella, Britney Fox, Poison was passing through. All that hair metal, stuff like that. Bands like White Fox, Heaven's Edge. Just a lot of stuff going through there. So I guess my favorite concert thing was every weekend, a couple of friends and I would go to the place called Empire Rock Club. And we would go and just see every show we could. If we were under 8, there's under 18 shows. Sometimes there's 2 a day. One was during the day and then the other one was at night. Of course, in the 80s, I was 14, 15 at the time all that stuff was hitting. But you can get into a lot of shows, and we knew a lot of people, so we can get into the other shows. But seeing all those bands live, raw, knowing about them before anybody else knew them, yeah, it's just, that's the kind of concert experience I like. I like the big shows. I've seen a ton of big shows, but there's something about those little club shows, those little bar shows, or the tiny little arena show, not even arena, but I call them anymore, theater shows, where you can get literally right up against the band no matter where you are. I love those kind of live experiences. So for me, it's going to be an overall answer to that question. A lot of my concert experiences are generally meeting the band, and they're not usually very good. There's a lot of assholes out there. Even my favorite guitarist was a real asshole both times that I met him. But so I'm going to go with that for, question number 2 was, what's your favorite live experience? So I just have too many. Oh my God. I guarantee in my lifetime, I've probably seen 700 to 800 shows, and most of them were when I was, under 25. Now I pick and choose when I go. And the last question of this contest was an artist that you would love to see that you never have seen. My cat's scratching the table. Stop it. Or will never be able to see because they passed away or whatever. My artist actually passed away, and he was kind of hitting it big when I was in my mostly metal phase, So I didn't pay attention to him till late teens, early 20s when he started catching on for me. And that's Stevie Ray Vaughn. With his band or without his band, he has solo stuff, and it's all good. But every time I watch live videos and stuff, I'm like, my God, that's an event I would have loved to have seen just one time. I wish I paid attention to him more back then. He died fairly early in my lifetime, so it probably would have been tough even then. But I wish I paid more attention, in my early teens. Why my mom never, has Stevie Ray Vaughn on, I don't know. She's totally kind of in her wheelhouse too. So that would be my answer for question number 3. Stevie Ray Vaughn. I really, really wish I could have seen him play live. Great. Just from what I understand, a good guy, a little bit aloof, but still a very good guy, an amazing player. Like a lot of guys back then that just had a heart when they played. When they played, you can see they were transcendent, and that's one of the guys that I just admire. Top 5 favorite guitarists of mine all time, and being a big metalhead, you know that means a lot. Anyway, bud, I hope that fulfills what I need to do for your contest. Again, everybody check out Vinylverse. I think a lot of us kind of know him from the contest that he won, which I think was Robert Z's, if I remember correctly. Not quite 100 subs contest, whatever. But everybody check him out. I'll link him in my signature. I did it again. In my description below. And go sub him. I know a lot of you guys, he's only got 100 subs, so I know a lot of you guys that sub me aren't subbing to him. And again, he likes all kinds of music, not just like me in the middle of the road with the, just one kind of music mainly. Y'all have a good night, and we'll catch up real soon.